I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about time. Time is certainly fleeting. This is episode 266 of this podcast. Think about that for a second. I do this every week. I have not missed a week. So 266 divided by 52 is more than 5 years. Boy, it doesn't feel like that. Every week, 5 years, this podcast has come out. Hopefully, you have gotten some things that have helped you from this podcast. And this podcast, I intend to be no different. So I'd encourage you to think about time. And we are a week away, a little more than a week, of Thanksgiving. Hard to believe. Christmas around the corner, year end around the corner, and 2024 will be here before you know it. So one of the things I'd encourage you to do is to sit down and begin to think about what you can do for the remainder of this year and what you want to accomplish in 2024. One of the things that is important is oftentimes, and I talked within the last weeks about gratitude, think about what you've already accomplished this year and take out a piece of paper, computer, whatever you write on, and say, okay, what are the things that happened this past year? Whether that be mindset, building a board, getting your professionals, going through the steps, doing an acquisition, running the acquisition, exiting, whatever those things are, write those down. If you're pleased with them, great. Figure out how to do more of them. If you're not pleased with them, say, okay, what lessons can I learn from what's happened in the past year? Be grateful for the things you did accomplish. Understand the things you did not accomplish that you want to accomplish. And spend some time to map out a plan. If you do not use a daily planner, whatever that daily planner is, for me, and it has been for the past 30 years, it's been the Franklin Planner. And every single day, I write down what are the things that I want to do today. I do a longer term planning. It's important to keep those things current and don't let them drift away. Same thing with goals, same thing with affirmations. Every month I go through, look at the goals that I have. Sometimes goals change, and look at the affirmations. Do they still seem current? Do they still seem relevant? Do they feel the same way about them? If not, make changes to those as well. So think about that. Think about what's happened. Be grateful what you've accomplished. Understand what you haven't accomplished this year and what you want to accomplish next year. And then write out a plan on how you're going to do that. Drop that back to quarterly plans, monthly plans, and ultimately, through something like the Franklin Planner, daily plans that you can measure and say, okay, these are the things in priority that I should do to move the needle the fastest, quickest, farthest towards my goals. If you are struggling with how to start, there's a lot of resources out there. So certainly one of those resources is the Acquisition Advantage Bootcamp that recently was published. So you can go over to the brucewhipple.com website and see that and grab it. If you wonder how to begin conversations, there's a free course. Just go over again to the website, enter your email, you'll get that free course on conversation starters. If you want to go there directly, just go brucewhipple.com/free course. But think about this past year, think about next year, take assessments of what happened, and take action. At the root of all of this is kissing frogs, taking action. You will fail your way to success, so remember that. You will have setbacks. Just keep pushing through those. And the more consistent action you take, if it's correct, and that's important, that you learn from that, then go ahead and do that. And you will do better than those that do not do that.